Well, in April, grocery prices rose by 1.2%, reaching pre-pandemic levels of food inflation. Could an e-commerce grocer be the solution? Well, enter Thrive Market. It is an e-commerce membership-based retailer offering natural and organic food products at an affordable price. And I had the chance to speak with Thrive Market's co-founder and CEO, Nick Green. Take a look.
Yeah, so look, zooming out, our mission is to make healthy and sustainable groceries easy, affordable, and accessible to anybody. So in this environment where over the last 4 years, inflation has driven prices up by 25%, our value proposition, using our membership model to bring prices down for organic and natural to near conventional prices is really, really important to consumers. A member that comes on Thrive Market gets access to the best natural and organic products that they find at a health food retailer. They get them at better prices, they get them delivered to their door, and they get to support a company that's aligning to their values in terms of sustainability and access and social responsibility.
How much can consumers save on average?
It depends on the product, but we discount from MSRP anywhere from 20 to 40%. The typical member will make back their $60 membership fee within 2 purchases. And so you can save a lot of money if you're purchasing on Thrive Market over time. And most members are spending $90 to $100 per order. So you think about how much a family can spend on groceries in a year. If you're able to save that 10, 20, 30, or even 40%, it makes a big difference.
How does that impact your margins, your profitability at Thrive?
Yeah, the key for our business is that membership model. So because we collect the membership fees, that allows us to then deliver the pricing on product sales at a much lower place. And the membership also creates loyalty. Our members are the #1 driver of new members. So word of mouth is about 25% of our customer acquisition. And then it creates, as people use that membership, really high renewal rates. So we see 70% of our members renewing at the end of the year. It also allows us to fund our access mission in an even more profound way. We donate a free membership for every paid member on site. And then we even allow our paid members to donate a portion of their savings on each order to subsidize the shopping budgets of those Gives members. So we have hundreds of thousands of low-income families that are actually on the platform. And recently we became the first pure play online retailer to be able to accept food stamps online. So we really mean it when we say we want to be accessible to anyone. The membership enables that, and it really powers the whole model.
How many members do you currently have?
We have over 1.5 million paid members.
And how do you want to grow that number?
Look, we're just getting started. When you think about the number of U.S. households, there's literally hundreds of thousands of Americans, and many more each year are wanting to get healthier. The challenge is access, right? Natural and organic products tend to be really expensive. If you live in a health food desert, which many Americans do, you may not be within driving distance of a healthy retailer. And then a lot of people are just intimidated. They don't know where to start, and they don't have a lot of resources. So we try to break down each of those barriers, and we think that over time, we can grow to tens of millions of members, if not more.
What is the competitive advantage that your company has versus a Whole Foods?
Well, we don't even think that we're competing against Whole Foods. When you think about Whole Foods, one, they have a brick and mortar footprint, and so they're only available to about half of American families that are within driving distance or delivery distance for a Whole Foods. And then they have a more premium price model. And if you look at most health food retailers out there, they are charging that 20 to 40% premium for organic groceries. And unfortunately for most consumers, especially today in this post-inflationary environment, that's just a non-starter. So we really want to be accessible to anybody. The core of our member base, 50% of our members are in middle class, middle America, either the Midwest or the Southeast. Average household income for our members is in the under $100,000 range. And then, of course, we have our Gives members who are coming in at even lower incomes. So, we think we're building a broader platform that serves our mission, but it's also a huge business opportunity to go beyond where Whole Foods and others have gone to middle class America.
How will you acquire customers in new regions beyond the South and the Midwest?
The first thing is customers that have a great experience tell other people. So our members are our #1 driver of new membership on site. 25% of new members coming in heard about us through another member. We also spend money on paid social. We have a lot of influencers that partner with us. But the biggest thing, honestly, to grow the member base is making sure your existing members are evangelists and that they stick around. And the thing we're most proud of all of our metrics is that 70% of our members renew on an annual basis overall. And each year that a member's there, that renewal rate goes up even further. So, we're delivering value to our members, and then they deliver value to the business.
I do see that your company settled a class action lawsuit with the state of California for about $1.5 million, specifically based on clarifying some of your policies and membership terms. What are the lessons learned from that?
We worked really hard for a long time to make sure we're really clear and transparent with the way our membership works. we lead with that. And we're really proud of that clarity, and the renewal rates, I think, speak to the fact that our members understand and value that membership. That said, some California DAs thought that we could do better. We worked with them very collaboratively. There was no admission of wrongdoing, but we decided to settle that and get it done. And now we're continuing forward.
I do want to ask about artificial intelligence because every company is using it in some capacity. How is Thrive Market using AI?
We're using AI a lot more than we ever have. So we've always used machine learning to drive recommendations for new products. But what we're now doing is actually getting those recommendations so strong that we can load them into the cart on behalf of the members. So for our new members today, they take an onboarding quiz, and based on that indication, we can actually use AI to load the cart, and about half of the items that are purchased in the first order tend to be from that AI. So we're really excited about what they can do in the future.
And in terms of other advancements this year, what's on tap?
We got a lot more to lean into on the AI side. We've got a lot more in terms of category expansion. So, we've started in non-perishable food. We're now growing a lot in non-food categories like home and beauty, vitamins and supplements, mom and baby, pet. We've been leaning into a lot more with our frozen assortment, with meat and seafood. For us, it's all about delivering value to those members. And the more we can do that, again, the more our business will continue to grow.
How do you grade certain products to make sure that the quality is up to snuff for consumers? If they're shopping on your site, they want to make sure, right, that what they're buying is a quality product.
Absolutely. The number one value that we bring to our members is the ability to outsource their trust to us. And to do that, we have to have the highest quality standards in the industry. So we set baseline standards, like being exclusively non-GMO on all of our food. And then within each category, we do unique things to further scrutinize that are in ways that are relevant to that category. So, if you look across all of our categories, there's more than 500 ingredients that we simply don't allow on site. Less than 1% of brands that apply to be on Thrive Market are actually admitted on. So we are hyper curated. If you looked at a typical grocery store, there would be 40,000 SKUs in the non-perishable area. We're down to 5,000 or 6,000, and that's because we only want the best of the best.
In terms of inflation that you are seeing, of course, businesses pay their own prices for goods. Oftentimes they pass prices on to consumers. What's your read on inflation? Are you seeing prices come down for some of the groceries on your site?
We've been really able to absorb a lot of that inflation. As I said, we are seeing consumers feeling that. They're more price sensitive, and it's driven more members actually to us looking to save on those healthy and organic groceries. We've seen our cost structure change, as it has for a lot of retailers, but it has stabilized. And I think now, coming out of this with inflation slowing down, we're really looking for the opportunity to find ways to lower prices even further, as opposed to raise them.
And because your site is based on e-commerce, how have shipping and logistics costs changed for you?
They've definitely increased over the last 4 years. Over the last year, it's more stabilized again. And for us, we're always thinking about both the cost, but also how do we do it sustainably? That commitment to carbon neutral shipping, reducing our packaging. Fortunately, the things that we do to make our shipping and our packaging more efficient for the environment also tends to reduce cost. So that's helped us be resilient.
All right, thanks again to Nick Green. He's the co-founder and CEO of Thrive Market.